Browns Island is a strange place in Weirton, West Virginia, once the home of an Adena mound, then a farm run by slaves, to a coke plant suffering a tragic explosion in 1972. In this short video, I hope to give a summary of all the notable events that have taken place on Browns Island. The history of Browns Island begins at the conclusion of the French and Indian War, where the land was awarded to Colonel Richard Brown, who lived on the island with his slave farmers until his death in 1811, with his family taking over until the 20th century. The first noted death on the island occurred when Brown's brother Hugh drowned in the Ohio River while leaving. In 1925, the land was sold and there were now houses and families who lived on the island up until the Great Flood of 1937, wiping out everything on the island. The island was later sold in 1946 to the Weirton Ice and Coal Supply Company. Then in 1957, Weirton Steel purchased Browns Island for $40,000, planning to construct a new coke factory. This island was completely cleared, and slag was added to raise the buildings to prevent the possibilities of flooding. Then, disaster struck. On December 15, 1972, 2 weeks before the opening of the factory, workers from Koppers constructing the factory tested a battery of 87 coke ovens. While they were testing the ovens, a gas was leaked which resulted in an explosion, killing 19 men. This incident delayed the opening of the factory until May of 1973. The plant was in operation for only 10 years until coke prices lowered. Weirton Steel couldn't justify the plant because it was cheaper to buy coke than it was to produce it. On August 28, 1982, the factory closed its doors. After the closing of the factory, the land had sadly been left unused for the past 40 years. However, hope is not lost for this land. On May 1st of 2020, an article was posted on the Review discussing a planned solar farm to be built in the center of the island. This article sounds hopeful, with construction possibly starting in the fourth quarter of this year. Hopefully, this new solar farm will start a new chapter to the history of Browns Island.